Hey, Gatekeepers! Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Soap Chronicles, where we dive deep into the drama, the chaos, and the shocking moments of your favorite soap, Beyond the Gates. I'm your girl, Phil, and today I'm breaking down episode 130. But first, I need you to hit that like button because it helps my small channel grow. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode with a little bit of flair. Let's get into it. So we kick things off at the debris house where Nicole and Anita are in full-on villain mode. Champagne glasses clinking, smug smiles, and a toast to their latest victory, getting Leslie kicked out of the country club. These two are living their best petty lives. But of course, Vernon is lurking in the background, scheming his own little plot to delay Leslie's building permits with Bill. Classic Vernon, right? Nicole, though, is having a bit of a moral crisis. She's feeling guilty about humiliating Ted. And Anita is like, girl, he had it coming. Nicole's torn. On one hand, she's mad at Ted for leaving her vulnerable to Leslie's wrath. But on the other, she still got feelings for him. Really? And then we get this heart-to-heart moment where Nicole admits that Ted was her home, her soulmate. Anita tells her to follow her heart. But let's be real, Gatekeepers. Do we think Nicole's going to make the right choice here? Let me know in the comments. Spoiler alert. Word on the curb is that the divorce is going to go through and she's going to start her single life by dating Carlton. So all of that, I know Ted loves me and he was my soulmate and oh, maybe I should have given the marriage a chance. All of that is a moot point now. Next. Smitty and Martin talk about how Samantha is becoming a woman in a house filled with men. They argue about letting June back in, but Martin says their job is providing for their kids' needs, and Samantha thinks she needs this. Bringing June into their lives means more love, not less, and they need to let the kids sort this out. Now later, Samantha tells Tyrell that she needs a mom, especially now that she's growing up and dealing with things like boys and, the monthly cycles. She doesn't want to Google everything and she doesn't want to talk to her dads about it, of course. Eventually, Tyrell softens. He tells her that if she needs June, he'll support her. And that was a sweet moment between the two of them. Speaking of June, she's working at Orphe Jeans and completely botching orders left and right. So much so that Eric, the manager, goes to Naomi and say, you know what? I know we did you a favor by hiring June, but we're going to have to let her go. And June, I'm getting fired? Yeah. But a customer overhears all this and steps in and saves the day. June calls them her fairy god folks, and they remind her to actually write down the orders instead of figuring out somebody's zodiac sign and determining what they want to eat because of that. Later, Tyrell and Samantha show up, and Samantha asks June if they could talk. June is thrilled and says she has 2 whole days off this week. Looks like things might finally be turning around for her. Next, we move on to Ted, who wakes up in bed with Leslie, and he immediately is in panic mode. Leslie, of course, is all smug and confident, like, oh, baby, teddy bear, we deserve a round 2. Meanwhile, Ted is and sweating bullets because Eva is banging on the door. Ted, I need to talk to you. Be quiet. because I don't want Eva to know what just happened here. And Leslie, why not? She can know her mother and father have gotten back together. No, you are not my woman, and insists that Nicole is still the love of his life. Leslie, of course, does not back down, and she's like, you know what? I'm hot, and Nicole is cold. You know it, and I know it. Ted begs her to keep this between them, and she reluctantly agrees, but not before throwing some serious shade. And just like that, Ted's day is off to a terrible start. But Ted was drunker than that thing, and Leslie was right there, and she was familiar, and hey, it was on and popping. Now later, Leslie meets Eva at the country club and gives her the green light on her real estate deal. Oh, that's moving forward. But when Eva mentioned stopping by Ted's place earlier, Leslie can't help but drop a little hint about her busy morning. Ooh. Then in walks Nicole and Anita, ready to gloat about Leslie's supposed downfall. But Leslie flips the script. Turns out she's endowing a new sports swing at the club. Remember, ladies, money talks, BS walks. And Gabe, the club president, is thrilled, and Leslie is living for the moment. But before she leaves, she casually drops Ted's tie on the table and tells Nicole to give it to him. Ooh, the audacity. And then she sashays out like the queen of chaos she is. Gatekeepers, we just take a moment to appreciate Leslie's level of petty. Oh my gosh. And then later, Eva is not letting Ted off the hook. She shows up at his place, takes one look at the bed, and immediately knows what went down. What the heck, Ted? Ted tries to explain it away as a moment of loneliness. She tells him he just reignited all of Leslie's crazy and warns him that this is going to blow up in his face. And she is 1000% correct. And that's a wrap on episode 130, Gatekeepers. What a wild ride, right? From Nicole's inner turmoil to Leslie power plays and Ted's disastrous decisions. This episode had it all. But what do you think? Will Nicole give Ted another chance? Is Leslie really done with her schemes? And can June finally get her life together? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the channel. And subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Weekly Soap Chronicles. Until next time, keep the drama alive.